Hello! So here we are for part 2 of throwing a closed form and or a stash jar, as I like to call them. This was the second of 3 that I threw the other day. The first one is still a little wetter than this one, believe it or not. I had a fan blowing on this one for a while it turned on the wheel, so it's ready to go. The other one's still a little wet, so I'll do that one later. So I'm going to show y'all how I cut the lid off and do the next step in the process. So, first thing I'm going to do, I need to trim the top because there's a little bit of a unevenness where I was, when I closed it over yesterday, and I want to get rid of that first. So, I'm doing just a quick little trim to get rid of that. Come back up here. Try to take that little, there's like a little divot in the top. I've just used this this is the same tool I use when I do my carving. And there's a video on my YouTube page that shows me carving. I'll do another carving video on another piece. So that should be good. And I like to press in those clay particles now that they're roughed up, just because it looks better. It makes it a little cleaner to carve in. And I love the surface when it's leather hard. That's my favorite point. I wish like it could stay looking like that, but of course it doesn't. You go on to the next part of the process. But okay, so got that done. And while it's in this state, I'm gonna sort of get it ready to trim later on. I mean, trim to carve when I do my carving on it. So I'm sort of rounding out some edges a little bit for when it's a finished product. Kind of doing as much as I can while it's still stuck to the bat. Let's see. So I'm gonna cut some lines in that just to give me some parameters to do my carving in later on. So I start up here, do my first line that I put in. I just do this while it's spinning. Then I do another one here because I'm going to delineate the shoulder on the lid. So I do a line there and a line there, and that gives that a nice clean look. I do another one here. You can see how that's coming together, at least I think you can. And then I do another one down here. And one more at the bottom. So that gives me the framework that I'll do my carving in later on. But I do that, it's easiest to do that when the whole piece is still attached to the base. So, next thing I'm going to do is this wonderful little Dolan tool. It's a little tiny knife blade that I